behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. A great interview is coming up in just a moment. But before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons if you haven't done that yet. It'll always notify you of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section below if you like what you see. We'd love to hear from you there. And also pay attention to the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of the show. And you'll find some contact info for you, so stay tuned for that. From Atlanta, Georgia today, we have Shamirr, another awesome hip-hop artist. I think you're really going to love her. And we're going to get to that in a second, but first there's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show and Woody's Drumsticks. And remember, if you type in Palm Mash TV at the checkout at Woody's Drumsticks, you'll get 10% off your order. So without further ado, we'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
At Woody's Drumsticks, we focus all of our sticks on being a hair longer than everybody else's. Why? Well, all of our sticks are going to be going through the same quality control process as every other stick on the planet. However, the extra length gives you an extended reach, so you can reach for higher cymbals. It makes the sticks last a little longer. We put our shorter taper at the end, which gives more girth in the base of the stick and allows you to play for longer, better, stronger, faster. So once you switch from one brand to Woody's, you'll never go back, and that's a guarantee.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Atlanta, Georgia today, we have Shamirr. Thanks for joining us, Shamirr.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you here. So the first question everybody wants to know is exactly how you became an artist. I mean, I'm sure you grew up in a musical family. Maybe you decided to try it once. Everyone has their own story, though. Let's hear your story.
Yes, so I did. I grew up in front of a whole family that did music. Some of them are gospel singers, some of them are R&B singers, some of them are jazz singers, just many different skills that I grew up around and inhabiting for my family. And as I got older, I was in love with fashion, and it seems like music was incorporated with fashion, and I had this gift. So I was like, okay, well, I can reach the people with this gift.
Well, that's a good story there, and you're really good at what you do, and I'm sure you'll be doing this a long time. And well, why don't you tell us about some of the influences you had growing up? I mean, I'm sure some of the legends come to mind.
Some of the influences that I had growing up listening to would be like In Vogue, Escape, SWV, Anita Baker, Etta James, Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, all kind of girl groups and boy groups that they had in the 90s. I'm influenced by the 90s, and that's because I'm a 96 baby. So I believe the frequency then, the music was great. If you can still play hits from the 90s until this generation, and it's still like grooves, then that's powerful more than, kind of the new music that we have. It takes away the feel of when music was like love and everybody was just enjoying life, and it was like they were happy to be here.
Yeah, some of those groups I really like too. You mentioned Etta James and In Vogue and Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and so forth. Those were definitely legends for sure. Now, people may want to learn more about you. I'm sure you're on all streaming sites, social media sites. You may even have an official website. Tell everybody about all that.
Yes, so I am on all platforms. Kiasha Shamirr, that's KIAHJASHAMIRR. And if you follow me on all platforms like YouTube, I have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, but not so much of TikTok. I used to have a big following on TikTok, but now I'm kind of focused on like the Instagram and Facebook market for analytics. So that's how you'll be able to, grace yourself with my presence online.
Okay, well, go out there everywhere she said. I know you're gonna love her, and I know she'll love to hear from you too. And the song, it's not a very long song. It's probably about a minute and a half, but it's called Power. Is there a story behind this song?
Yes. So when I wrote Power because I'm working on a project and I was thinking, okay, well, I want this project to be different. I want this project to be full of different things because I'm an artist, meaning that I don't want to just focus on R&B. I don't want to just focus on hip hop. I want to incorporate like I'm outer space. I have EDM, I have house music, I have R&B, I have pop, I have hip hop. So Power was like the introduction into like all things that K Shamir stands for. Like I'm telling a story. Lately it's been a lot of people that they've been trying to take my power. So I'm fighting to get out so I can break away and I can show the world like, okay, this is what I bring to the table. This is what these people don't want to get out, but I have so much to share.
Yeah, that's a great story too, and I love the song, and I think you guys are too. And we're going to get to that in just a second. Kay Shamir, thank you so much for joining us today. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you'd like to plug.
No, thank you. And I plan on coming back.
Okay. All right, without further ado, here's Power by Kay Shamir. It begins right now.
Lately I've been reclaiming my power. Others sit and stir my every hour. Feed upon desire. Like don't you see he show up and he shatter. Real ones, those same ones who came. Gave purpose on the platter. That's Power, the daughter. They shouted, they prodded. They sent shots like John Wick. It's not for the weak, but I'm the one they see. Feel like these walls is caving in. Hold up. Now it's time to get right. Now it's time to switch. Keep going till the picture fit. They gon' throw a fit. Despite the shit, they get mad when the shoe fit. Now they bustin' clips, but I reside in Eclipse. A part of a dream. I put it to a test and it came with a team. I like nothing. As you drawing limelight. Oh, you blind and can't see light. Must be Stevie Wonder, right? Said it's time to get it right. Yeah, the vision, you can't sleep at night. Trying to hide the pain inside. Only God can get you right. I walk by faith and not by sight, and I ain't scared to fight. Scared to fight, scared to fight, scared to fight, scared to fight.